So you want to know the worst crime that has ever been committed on the YouTube platform, huh? Oh, it's 5:11 in the morning and I'm awake and talking to you like, you know, a normal person with normal adult responsibilities. Hi, how are you? Yeah, dude, sit your little pretty ass on back. Welcome back. Cobain. I'm gonna talk to you about at least what I believe is the greatest YouTube crime ever committed. The date is December 2nd, 2010. This little game called, I don't know if you've heard about it, fucking Minecraft, bro. If you haven't heard of it, you should probably get your somber ass out of the rock you've been living in for the past 14 to 15 years. I don't even know at this point. Now, this little game had just released survival multiplayer, which means you can play the survival mode of the game with multiple players. I know, it's crazy, right? And two entitled little grease monkeys decided to start a series on this little block game called Minecraft. One was a brolic bearded man who did a bunch of funny voices, and the other was a geeky dungeon master beautiful soul. And these two forces, these two did the dynamic duo, the dynamic dio, if you will, joined forces and decided to pump out a little series on Minecraft, with the first episode titled How to Survive the First Night.
Hooray! Minecraft! We've created a new server and we're going to show people how to play Minecraft, how to survive the first night.
Oh
Beautiful.
my god, it's terribly snowy. What on earth happened here?
This game is beautiful.
It is.
Made by a single man.
Yeah.
These two delectable ass pastries were known as the Yogscast. Now, I've touched on the Yogscast before because they're a group that is near and dear to my heart. Nowadays, not so much. And that's okay. We all move on, we all grow up. However, I moved on for a very angry reason. So the series started out as just a how-to blank in Minecraft, right? How to survive, how to do whatever the fuck. Just walking you through the basics and the intro to Minecraft, basically. I don't know if I've already said basically about 5 times, but I'm going to assume I haven't. We're just going to keep going on. So they kept up this little beginner's guide to Minecraft for about, let's see here, shall we? For about 7 episodes, right? And that 7th episode was called The Trial of the Pyramid. What it was they walked out of their little cave house, right? And they see this random pyramid that had been built not by them. Just randomly spawned in their world.
To pass the trial
To beat this.
of the pyramid.
The trial of the pyramid. That's what this video is going to be called.
In my little child mind, I was so convinced somebody had hacked the server and built this thing because I was a child.
A child.
Didn't know how things worked. But what had happened with this part 7, the trial of the pyramid, was it slowly evolved into this absolute beautiful, absolutely stunning, perfectly well written better than any episode of New Girl ever aired on Fox, bro. And then about 10 episodes later, we really got into it, bro. We really got right into it. With part 17 called Yog Castle Construction Interrupted. What happens is, our good old pal Lewis was building a tower around their cave house, right? He was gonna make it into like a castle thing. And a certain little somebody, a certain little pale albino bastard comes rolling in like he owns the place, bro.
Yeah, okay, so that is like the corner bit. Ow. So
Can you see that? Can you see that name there, Simon?
fuck! Who the hell is that?
I have no fucking idea. Whoa! Are they...
Ow! What the
And thus officially starting the Shadow of Israfel. I already hyped this thing up, bro, but when I tell you this was like the biggest thing on YouTube at the time, at least for me, in my eyes, judging by the views and the subscribers and the amounts of copies that this fucking series sold of Minecraft. Did that make sense? Yes, it did. Even if it didn't, who cares? It's 5/16 now. And over the course of 42 episodes, they took us on the most grand adventure you will ever see. Like, this all took place during a version of the game that was very new and fresh, but yet still holds up today. Like, there's periods when I'm super depressed that I will go back and I will watch this series. They had a bunch of their friends, like, buy random Minecraft accounts with, like, NPC names, and they brought this RPG aspect into the survival multiplayer that was just so cool, and had had all of us children convinced that they were NPCs in the game and not people playing these characters. But yeah, they just had their buddies like talk to them in like the game chat. They let them on all these little adventures, led them to all these different like shit, you know what I'm saying, like all these buildings that were built by these people. Like I still remember gasping about some of the buildings I saw in this series. And you know, looking back, it's obvious that their friends in them and everybody was building this shit and then acting like, oh my god, where did this come from? But again, as a child, it was like, oh my god, what kind of blessing of a server did y'all find with these NPCs? This AI is insane. If you haven't watched the series, please go watch it. Go bless yourself, bro. So now, you know, I've been yapping enough. I think it's time to get into the absolute crime that followed this series. It's honestly kind of sickening, and it does give me like a sour taste every time I watch it. Like whenever I get to this part in the series and I just know what happened afterward, it kind of makes me, I don't know, sad, even more depressed. So on July 27th, 2012, I come home from school. I see the Yogscast had uploaded part 42 of the fucking Shadow of Israfel. I watch it all the way through. I reach the end of the video. I go to bed. I wake up, go to school, and I come home. No part 43. You know what? I say, alright, you know, maybe, you know, they're doing some other stuff. That's fine. I'll come back to it. Next day, no part 43. Day after that, no part 43. And this lasted for 4 months, and they had started Yog Labs, which was like their own Minecraft mod showcase series thing, where they had this whole elaborate lab where they just tested out different Minecraft mods. Anyway, not important. Although I did love that series very much, actually. It does still hit. But it basically met the same sour taste fate as the Shadow of Israfel. It's 12 years later. And guess what I still haven't seen? Part 43 of Shadow of Israfel. And they ended it on like a cliffhanger, bro. You know, like, have you ever seen My Name is Earl? Yeah, basically the same fucking annoying shit. It ends on a note that's like, oh, I can't wait to watch the next episode. Oh my goodness. And then nothing. Nothing. It's been 12 years and I'm still sitting on a heaping fucking steaming pile of nothing. They don't acknowledge it, and if they do, it's like a joke to them. Like, haha, hee hee, we're not giving you what you want. I sat there and I've listened to every fucking episode of the Yog Pod. I watched every bit of Yog Labs. I watched the Fallout series. I watched everything, damn near everything you guys have ever uploaded to YouTube before, like, I don't even know, 2014, 13. Whenever Simon got sick and left and it just went downhill from there, yeah, I stopped watching at that point. You can only handle so much Gary's Mod gaming videos, and at the time, if they weren't Vanoss gaming Gmod videos, I really didn't give a shit about it. But yeah, it's been 12 fucking years, guys. And all they do whenever somebody brings it up is they make a joke about it. And I understand, everybody ages, everybody gets bored of shit. Dear God, look at some of the series I have started and then immediately ended on this channel. It's easy to get bored of. But we're talking about something that has gained millions, and I mean millions of fucking views, bro. Like right here, dude, I'm sitting here staring at Shadow of Israfel, part 42, the last, the final. The absolute disgrace. And it's sitting right now as we speak at 4,097,128 views. This particular series launched them like into the stratosphere of YouTube stardom. So my thing is, why didn't you just wrap it up with part 43? Why'd you leave it on a cliffhanger? Because again, dude, you had millions of people watching this shit. Millions. I don't know, I feel like that would give me initiative to at least want to wrap it up with the next part. If I was really bored of it, but thousands upon millions of people loved it, would at least give them a taste of something of thank you for watching. Sadly, I'm just bored right now and I don't want to do this. But again, it was like nothing. We heard nothing from them for years. It's just like recently that they've started like joking about it and making like memes about it or whatever you want to call it. I'm so cool. 12 years. That's all I can say. 12 years I've sat here, and I've waited patiently. And you know what's sad, bro? You want to know the sad part about this? If they were to release it, like, now, it would not be as good. With the way Minecraft has updated over the years, with all the new features they've added, with how the Yogscast as people have evolved, how everything has changed, this series would just not be able to be picked up that quick. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying here? Cool. Yeah, basically they fucked us. Basically they committed the greatest YouTube crime in the history of this website. You know, not the murderers, not the horrible people on YouTube. These two, because they didn't upload a video that I wanted as a child. Fuck you guys. But no, I think a lot of people who grew up with the Yogscast will agree with me when I say this is like the ultimate punch to the gut. Just sitting there every day, and I mean like, bro, damn near every single day after school, I would check for part 43, and it never came. And part 42 ends on such a note that's like, I don't even watch it. When I go back and rewatch the series, I don't watch part 42 because it irks me, bro. It makes me upset. It just reminds me of that feeling of sitting there on the family computer or on my Xbox 360 YouTube app, just seeing new random videos from the Yogscast that weren't Shadow of Israfel. Y'all broke my heart. Y'all broke my heart as a kid, and y'all still break my heart today. And again, it would not work today, so it's not like I even want to see a part 43, and you know what I mean? If they had already recorded it, then I'd watch it, but not with the way shit is today, you know? But yeah, that's the greatest YouTube crime ever committed. I'm gonna edit this and then go right the fuck to bed, because now my yapping has even put my ass to sleep. If y'all did enjoy, bro, go ahead and smash the sub button for me. Boiled one will be coming tomorrow. It's just getting really difficult to make content right now because I'm at my poorest and my lowest. So I've been kind of having to bust my ass a little bit with seemingly no rewards, just more and more bullshit. Did I mention my birthday's coming up, dude? Check the description for my birthday donations. Please donate $1. $1. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Make my birthday better. It might even heal the little hole in my heart that I never got to see part 43 of Shadow of Israfel. You never know, dude. That $1 could do many things. And anyways, dude, I love you all so much. I hope your day is good and it keeps on getting better.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe